They told me pain would make me stronger. They lied. Pain doesn't make you stronger. It tears you apart, piece by piece, until there's nothing left but a hollow shell of who you were. But maybe that's the point. Maybe strength isn't about what you gain. Maybe it's about what you lose, what you endure when the world rips your soul apart and expects you to keep standing. You think I wanted this? To be the last one standing? To carry the weight of their faces, their screams, their faith in me? I didn't ask for this war. I didn't choose this fight. But life doesn't wait for you to be ready. It doesn't care if you're strong enough. It breaks you again and again and again until you stop asking why, until you stop begging for it to stop. Why? That's the question, isn't it? Why do I keep going when every step feels like dragging a corpse behind me? Why do I still fight when every victory tastes like ash? Because I've learned something in the silence, in the darkness, in the moments when no one is watching. I've learned that the things that break you, the things that crush your soul and steal your hope, those are the things that build you, not into who you were, but into something else, something harder. Do you know what it's like to look in the mirror and not recognize the face staring back at you? To see the scars, the shadows, the empty eyes of a stranger. That's who I am now. Not the boy who dreamed of glory. Not the man who believed in honor. That boy died the first time he watched his comrades fall. That man vanished when he...
Please take this short break from your video. We know how important the videos are to you. Support the channel by purchasing a Inspire Network hoodie or Inspire Network coffee cup. Enjoy the rest of the video.
He realized there was no honor in war, only survival. What breaks you, builds you. That's what they say, isn't it? But they don't tell you what it costs. They don't tell you how it feels to carry the weight of every failure, every mistake, every life you couldn't save. They don't tell you that the things that build you also destroy you. They carve out your humanity and leave something else in its place. I've seen too much, felt too much, lost too much, and now I'm just here, still standing, because what else is there? Falling isn't an option. Giving up isn't in my blood. But that doesn't mean I don't feel it. The weight, the grief, the endless suffocating darkness that wraps around my chest and pulls me under. You think I'm strong? Look closer. Look at the cracks. Look look at the pieces barely holding together. Strength isn't what you see on the surface. It's not the armor, the sword, the victories. Strength is getting up when every bone in your body is screaming at you to stay down. Strength is choosing to fight when you know you've already lost. And it hurts. God, it hurts. It's not the kind of pain that goes away. It's the kind that lingers, that digs into your soul and becomes a part of you. But you know what? I've learned to live with it. I've learned to carry it because the pain reminds me I'm still alive. It reminds me that I haven't given up. I've cried tears I'll never admit to. I've begged for mercy that never came. But through it all, I've kept walking, one step at a time, one breath at a time. Not because I'm strong, but because I don't know how to stop. Because stopping means letting the pain win. And I can't let it win. I won't. So here I am, broken, bruised, bleeding, but still standing, still fighting. Because that's what warriors do. We don't fight for glory. We don't fight for honor. We fight because there's nothing else. Because the world doesn't stop breaking you just because you've had enough. And maybe that's the point. Maybe the world breaks us to show us what we're made of. To strip away the illusions and leave us raw and exposed. To remind us that we're not invincible. But we're not weak either. We're human. Flawed, fragile, and yet unyielding. So here's the truth. Life will break you over and over and over again. It will tear you down until you think there's nothing left. But there's always something left. A spark, a fragment, a sliver of hope buried beneath the rubble. And that's enough. It has to be enough. Because if I've learned anything, it's this. What breaks you doesn't just build you. It reveals you. It shows you who you are when there's nothing left to hide behind. When the world takes everything and you're forced to stand naked and alone. That's when you see the truth. And the truth is this. I'm not strong because I've never fallen. I'm strong because I've fallen 1,000 times and gotten back up 1,001. I'm not fearless because I don't feel pain. I'm fearless because I feel it every day and keep moving forward. So, if you're listening, if you're out there fighting your own battles, carrying your own scars, remember this. It's okay to break. It's okay to cry. It's okay to fall apart. Just Don't stay there. Don't let the darkness win. Don't let the pain define you. Because what breaks you builds you. And you're stronger than you think. You know what? They don't tell you. The worst battles you fight aren't with swords or shields. They're not on blood-soaked fields or in the screams of dying men. No, the worst battles are the ones inside your own damn